What's going on, guys? My name is Snowstorm Plays, and I'm here with my mate Max.
Hey!
And we are up to part 52 of Danganronpa. And we have just revealed that Hifumi might have taken place in the murders of Taka, Yushimaru, and we have some delaying theories. One of them has to pertain to alter ego and the shadowy figure. Was it Act 1 where we saw that shadowy figure?
What do you mean by Act 1? Like Chapter 1?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was actually, like, recently. Like, it was either at the end of Chapter 2 or at the beginning of Chapter 3.
Huh. I do not remember that.
I remember it, but I don't remember when it happened. So that's just my crackpot theory. We'll see if my tinfoil hat is correct on this one.
But yeah, Kyoko is about to fucking break everyone's kneecap.
Oh yeah.
The revelation. I believe that's the note that we saw. Tucked in Hifumi's pants, so now it's a lot more suspicious. And also, the Robo Justice stuff definitely seems like something a Hifumi would do.
Absolutely. No one else would. No one else would.
And if you were to grab the worst accomplice possible, it would be Hifumi.
Yeah.
I've come to realize now.
Very interesting.
But yeah, take it away, Max.
Alright, the single biggest fact pointing to his involvement is yet to be revealed.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Note. Must be the note. And yes, the death grip, that explains why it was ripped.
Yeah.
Because Kiyotaka was still
With it, Max. Yeah.
Ah. Whoops, I have to press this button.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
It was Hifumi and Kiyotaka's romance. The threesome that they had with the AI.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What?
Trying to hide his tiny wiener.
Oh my god, you people are actually retarded.
Yes.
His pants. Pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Everyone just got there 1 minute in heaven.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Hifumi's pants.
Imagine his pan.
Found a hole Nathan can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Wait, this one's a little different.
Yeah, yours said
In my
1 a.m.
note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
As opposed to the equipment room.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hero got.
It's not the same?
Well, no, you just
In
said.
other words, the killer
My
got in
God.
touch with another person besides Hero. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants.
Me, I am Vote me out.
It was
right
me all
now.
along.
I've got it!
I feel like those ones just
That's
remove
right!
all your hearts.
Taka!
Yeah,
And
the
doesn't give you
Illuminati.
and doesn't give you a chance.
Yeah.
It's like
just-
you said it.
Yeah.
You self-reported.
Yeah, exactly. Stick with your.
The
yourself.
killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Idiot.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
This mental illness
Wait.
is definitely all caused by
That
TikTok.
that doesn't make sense.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Why is it TikTok?
No, what genocide kills.
Yeah, no,
Because-
because it was.
It was in his
Yeah,
death.
that's what we're about to explain.
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
You're mental.
Seriously, it's scary, but seriously annoying.
Yeah. Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still. I'm gonna slap her in the face. I can't let her get to me. It's dubstep time. Okay. Oh, shit. Broken wristwatch.
Hifumi's
Glasses. Okay, the broken wristwatch is gonna come into
Huffy had
this.
the note, right?
How do I change?
Then the person it was
There we
intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
Aha!
6 a.m., I
doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Did I get it? Yo, I'm clutch! I messed up, but still won. Let's go.
Nice.
I knew I had to do that one.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What?
Damn.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
So it was clearly used to draw out him, you fool.
We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
You casual.
Where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
And there's more evidence if needed.
Well, when you put it like that. No further objections.
Oh, great. Easy.
That was easy, yeah.
Someone
Easy
used
dub.
that note to trick
Easy
Taka. Just the same as me.
Both idiots.
Culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
Wow, people would lie in this murder hellhole. Oh, this guy's too innocent. He's pure. He doesn't deserve
But if
that.
they
How
gave the
dare
note
they
to
kill
Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Yeah. Dude, do you need a towel? He's perspiring quite a lot.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead.
Oh, Byakuya, thank you so much for the alley-oop, you paragon of kindness.
There we go. Fucking present that shit.
I think they want us to do this.
Yeah.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Dirt grip, as Oscar
If
said.
I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Just perfectly pieces together.
Yes.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup,
Proves
they're
that
from the same piece of paper.
Fumi killed Taka. What the hell are they? Not cool.
Fumi, well, they were kind of having a rivalry. It was an act of passion.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There is only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap.
I read that as crap.
One small
I
guy.
just ignored the S and it's like,
Did I get all that right?
You did.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
again, worst accomplice to pick.
Yeah.
After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact,
Oh, bro's about to
Oh my
cook.
God.
he was behind the whole thing.
Oh.
In fact, he's still alive.
Okay, maybe,
Alright.
maybe get him away from the stove, please.
He's been upgraded from quarter brain cell to half brain cell. He's slowly making his
Sorry,
way up there.
no.
That's fucking stupid.
Sorry.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Except for when he came back to life.
Yeah. But we know he's dead because there have been 2 separate body discovery
Yeah.
announcements. So there's no way he's
The
still alive.
second body discovery
Yeah.
announcement proves that.
Thanks, Makoto.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Himself.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
So
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
I'm trying to think how this could be Celestial.
So, he must have been
Some of the
killed
Robo
after
Ghosts
Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
And then there's also the thing of Robo Justice with the Fumi. So,
I don't think it's him, to be
Yeah.
honest.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time,
and I feel like it would
none
make
of
no
us have
sense for him to
alibis.
just kill someone and then kill himself.
Actually, yeah.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Damn,
Walrus?
take that.
What insult is
Who do you
that?
call
I'm
a
using
walrus?
Anyway, when they
You
were killed
stupid
bothers me
walrus.
too. but there's something that's been bothering me even more.
Dude, there's no beer in here.
And what might that be?
No brewskis.
Everyone just needs a cool brewski to lighten the load.
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Bonker.
Weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, according to the Monokuma
Bro was
file,
cooking.
the way Taka
For
and
real.
Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
Okay, he's been upgraded to brain cell.
Okay,
But
there you
Justice
go.
Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's
Well,
office and equipment room,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository,
The one that was washed.
the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
And
I'm
they would have all
surprised.
had to be.
It seems there's some semblance of a
He's
brain
making the same
knocking around
comment
that
as
skull
me.
of yours.
No, I don't want to be like you.
You're
Be
the
okay.
same.
No. You hate what you are. So what were you saying?
Wait, what was that? They would have had to, because the repository locks from the inside.
Yeah.
So, and Sakura and Hina were outside the repository. So the killer must have been hiding in the repository when Hifumi was there.
Yeah.
So then when the...
Wait, can you go anywhere from the repository if you lock it from the inside?
I don't think so, because there's no other entrances other than the art room one, which Hina and Sakura were in.
Wait, so where could the killer have gone then?
The kill must have always been in the repository.
Just hiding?
Maybe. That's why it's incredibly risky.
Yeah, okay.
And then maybe some commotion happened where Sakura and Hina had to leave, and then the killer escaped. I don't know. Maybe we'll find
Hell
out.
yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
My one brain
He's
cell.
right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
I assume number
Those
one.
were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think
One
either one is
was
big
in the
enough to
rec
kill
room.
someone.
And two was in the library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Hifumi went to the nurse's office.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is
It is.
possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
Oh, it's a setup.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Wasn't it Justice Hammer 4 or something?
Um,
The whole picture surrounding this case
but
would
there,
clear.
just Hammer 4 is in the equipment room. Yeah. Somehow,
Well, this definitely has something to do with the washed hammer.
Yeah.
Oh god, not another one of these. Alright, I got this. I'm clutch sometimes.
Faultless Hammer, there we go.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
There's the third
Well,
one, too.
whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
One thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's
But
about
it's
it.
red. Does that mean I have to change something in order to make it viable?
No, I think it's always.
Okay. I just don't
What
know.
was used to kill
Was it just maybe Justice? Well,
I'm gonna try
There's one. How was the
Just
culprit?
yours.
How did
Yeah.
nobody?
sounds like a Justice Hammer. Check out murdergear.com.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear.
Yeah.
The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice...
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
We did it.
That's stupid.
That's right. Was
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
regular hammer.
But, seriously? A different weapon? Serious?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi.
True. And it's been washed, so it would have been washed with blood.
Now,
Makes sense.
all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
They should have washed all of them. But they don't have time?
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
The forbidden bomb.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers.
And
Big
they all
ones,
seem to be
small
missing.
ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their designs.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used the hammer to kill him.
It was Taka. They killed each other. This is a close and shut case.
Whoever did that is the true killer.
Open and
The
shut.
one
close and
Hifumi
shut
was
is
working
the
with.
same.
I'm the one who betrayed him.
Most cock and ball test, trial, whatever.
Most cock and ball case I've ever seen.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Because who would?
The way the graduation
Huggo.
rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Unless they were ulterior motives.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not? Did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for them to work together. At least that's what we thought at first. Scush. Scushy. I love dance time. Yeah,
That
break
have pointed
down.
out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two
And
murders.
that one, and then
There were two murders.
two murders, and then
But I had to
the two murders, the impossible fact.
Okay, so I have to go to the end again.
Based on the rules that even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply
That is how the rule was explained.
But that only really applies if there's one murder. In this case, however, there were two murders.
Two murders.
based on the rules that have even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried
Yes,
out the
this
act
does make
can graduate, and assuming the rule holds true.
Die! Good job, Oscar.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
What do you mean
If
by
there'd
that?
only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering.
However-
Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
A very interesting theory indeed.
Oh yeah.
So, two people get to die today. Celeste is one, the Shizzle. Who's
Wait.
the other one?
But-
It might be Hina.
But Hifumi.
Oh, you're saying one was Hifumi.
One was
Maybe
Hifumi.
Hifumi and Celeste
And
plan
then it
to
might have
work
been a
together,
double
and
cross.
then yeah, Celeste betray him.
Because if that was the case, then we would be doing. Huh. That would have been interesting if Hifumi was alive and two different people murdered.
Yeah.
And, huh, that would be interesting. Because then how the logistics of that work? Would you have to solve both of them or just one? And then one would get to escape. Or do
If
both
you solve
of them
one
get
but
to-
fail the other, does everyone lose? I'd say that's probably how it works. These rules are stupid against the people who are not the murderers. I'd want to come like, well, you didn't borrow it, you landed the handbook.
you
Shut
also
the fuck up,
stole it.
Monokuma. Yeah, he stole it, borrowed it, and landed it.
Yeah.
Saying to
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
Can't believe you murdered anime
They
boy.
made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
At 6 a.m.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
Does that mean Fumi was betrayed? Oh no, because he was faking being injured the first time.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
That makes sense.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Hifumi was an idiot.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
This is what Oscar was saying. The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, because she has many wrinkly brain. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Why she's so smart. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, we don't know where she was that entire time. When you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at
I
this.
understand how an accomplice could be involved.
I don't
But
want it to
then,
be her,
who
but it
was
could
the
be.
one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered her. In the debates up until now, the way the case is unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't want to do it.
or we could just say it's Celeste.
I'm down.
Just pin it
Fuck
on her.
Here's my answer.
Yes!
It was Celeste.
Let's go.
So I'm the suspicious individual now,
I
am
mean,
I?
you have been slaying everyone.
She's been trying too hard.
Yeah. Super obvious.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
Sorry,
And
bro.
when we get to her,
Oh, good
we have
thumbnail
all
right there.
suspicions pinned on her. Thank you everyone for watching, and I feel like we're almost done with this trial.
I smell blood in the water.
Yeah.
It's time to kill.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time on Danganronpa. Stay cool.
Later.